Welcome to the newsroom. In the news, we have Vaxart, Moderna, and Equillium, which is up 730%? Is there more room for this thing to run? Let's dig in and find out. Okay, first, let's look at this Equillium. Equillium up 730% today, ticker EQ. It's trading right now at $24 per share. After hours, it is going down. But when you're up 730%, going down 10-20% is not a lot. Today's volume, 97 million in volume. Nuts. So what is this company? Are they a Rona company? 730%? The whole economy, the whole stock market is depending on this vaccine. When this vaccine drops, every single stock is going through the roof. If you got a lemonade stand in the middle of the desert, you're going to make a lot of money. Equillium is a biotech company which engages in the development of products for severe immunoinflammatory disorders with high unmet medical need. I'm not a scientist or anything, but these words sound nice. Why did Equillium rally today? Stock alert. Equillium surges as company says it's Equillium. I always come up with these weird names. Just come up with a name like Bob 7. Reduces mortality in patients with COVID-19. Hey, any company that comes up with a drug that helps this current pandemic, it's going up hundreds and hundreds of percent. Now, if you could get into these companies before they go up, you're rich. And maybe in the next video, I might have a few of those stock picks. So hit the subscribe-y and you might be involved in the next 700% runner. Let's look at the chart and see if there's entry for this stock to get in currently. So I'm looking at it after hours right now. I was curious. Stock was at 26.50 at close. It's down to 24.83. Only down 6% after hours. It's peanuts. That's literally nothing. It barely moved. You could be down 300% and still be up. Here's the chart. As you can see, this entire rally happened today. This stock was at $3 as of yesterday. It opened at 10, went flat. At noon, this thing took off. Went to 12, went to 16, went to 20, went to 27. Oh my God, from $3 to 27. That's like nine times your money. From 3 to 27 is 9 times your money. If you put $1,000 in there, you made 9 G's in one day. Woo! All right, so things to watch on this. This is obviously fresh. It just happened today. There's not a lot of technicals to read off of this crazy madness. All you could really read is the drug good? Is the drug real? Is the drug gonna help? All right, so things to watch. This RSI is through the roof. It couldn't be any more overbought, but you cannot always trust RSI because in this case, technicals don't matter. There's a drug that could possibly cure the economy. That's why this thing's rocket shipping. So at the top here to watch, there's no resistance. There's no roof. There's no ceiling. This thing is going up outdoors. It's a rocket ship outdoors. Most stocks are rocket ships indoors. They hit a ceiling. On this one, it's outdoors in a field, no ceiling. Here's a nice little channel it was trading in all the way up till 20, and then it just broke out drastically. When it breaks out of those channels, eventually it's going to have a crazy run north or south. In this case, it was north. There's no reason for this to pull back other than people selling to lock in profits. Like I said, zero resistance. It's hard to gauge a price target on this because there's no resistance. There could be a pullback, which is happening right now after hours. There could be room for you to get in, and then that will create a price target. So if this thing pulls back, I could see a nice get in at the top white trend line, which is around 24. So it could bounce off of there and then continue to head up into the 30s. Nuts. This stock is absolutely ballistic nuts. So I got to dig in and do a lot more research on this actual drug and see how promising the data is. But right now, this thing's just straight ballistic solely off of momentum and the possibilities of this thing curing people. Not really curing people, but, mitigating the symptoms. All right, so that's it for Equillium. On to the next one. Let's talk about Vaxart. Vaxart's another runner today. What was Vaxart up? Vaxart up 51% today. What's going on? Biotechs are crazy. So first of all, why did Vaxart run up 50%? Here we go. Shares are trading higher on Monday after B. Riley FBR initiated coverage on the company's stock with a buy rating announced a $22 price target. The company also raised about $90 million in gross proceeds through at the market facility. Vaxart is a biopharmaceutical company. It is focused on the discovery and development of direct-acting antivirals to treat infections that affect patients globally. Great keywords, Vaxart. Great keywords. Love it. So that guy gave a price target of 22. So right now it's trading at 12 and it moved up $4. So still can go another double if it goes to 22. Price targets aren't always great. I mean, the person could have a position. There could be people backing him. It's really just a guess, a prediction. It doesn't mean it's going to happen. But they do have people on a team that look into it and study all the information, the research, the data. So you never know. It could be possible. But when someone says a very high price target that's reputable, sometimes it does go the distance. Market cap right now is at $899 million. Pretty big market capitalization. I'm seeing strong support at $7.90 to $8, somewhere around there. Yes, it's nowhere near there, but if this thing does sell off, that would be a great entry. If it doesn't sell off, I could see an 18% move to a price target of $14.30 from 12. That would be a nice, safe move. And as always, if this plan doesn't play out, just exit. Take a small loss and wait for the next setup. The stock could come down. I'm seeing a micro support at $9.92. So this would be a good first test to see if it has a bounce here. If it does have a bounce here, then you could probably ride up to 12. All right, next we have Moderna. Y'all know about Moderna. It's currently trading at $72 per share. They're up almost 15% today. A modest gain compared to the other two, but still great gain. Who's that? Shares of Moderna rocketed higher on Monday following bullish analyst commentary and news that the biotech company would be added to a popular stock market index. Moderna's experimental Rona vaccine could produce annual sales of more than $5 billion should it prove both safe and effective. So says Jefferies analyst Michael Yee, who began coverage of Moderna's stock with a buy rating at a $90 price target. That's a pretty nice price target of $90 considering it's trading at 72. A lot of upside. These price targets are getting crazy. Moderna has the biggest market capitalization right now of $27.9 billion. Volume today was at 56 million. Another massive number. Let's pull up the chart and look at the technicals. So as you can see here on the bottom, the volume obviously grew dramatically once Moderna announced that they're working on a Rona vaccine back in March. Volume just rapidly grew aggressively. That's one thing to note and to mention. Found support here at $57. Solid zone. That would have been a great entry point. Obviously it's at 70 now. Missed that opportunity, but if there is a pullback, a sell-off, profit taking, that would be a great entry. But I do see a new trend line support here forming right around this white trend line I drew. I could see it doing something like this. It's eventually going to curl over and come down, find that support line, and continue to grind up in a nice upward channel. I feel like Moderna would be a nice entry at any point for me to get in. I see a price target of $100, nice round number. Like I said, the analyst price target of 90. Also, here's another alternative that could happen with Moderna. News was announced. Usually the hype, usually stocks run up on hype and then kind of fade off, flat line, sell off after the news is announced. So it could just continue to run flat until something promising happens with the drug. All right, that's it, guys. That's the 3 stocks that are trending in the news today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe. And guess what? You're going to be a little bit closer to retiring young.